Hello everyone and welcome back. Yesterday we went over rat relics that are sort of worth getting and ones that aren't worth getting, and now today we are going over Nidhoggr, which actually has a lot of really good relics. Firstly, we'll go over the relic that is probably the most impactful, and that is Freya's relic, solely because it does help you in the demonic beast, so I'm always going to put it at the top of the ones that's worth getting. Onto the, we'll go down like we did last time. Yeah, Fraudrann's relic isn't really good. This is a suicide Fraudrann who wants to die, and this Fraudrann does want to go first, so the relic is useful for him, but realistically, you're not going to be using him. And he may be good for a gimmicky team on Chaos PvP, but that's about it. On to this relic here, which is a Molasculus. It only works full red Molasculus because it doesn't use the revival mechanic, but it actually is quite a good relic. Once again, sadly, for Chaos PvP, but it's not bad. You get a 30% attack related stat boost for the ally that does get the revival buff, and also giving your team basic stats for ignites, which is pretty handy. Sadly, this relic is completely useless for Green Molasculus because she makes your entire team immune to ignites, but it does work if the enemies have ignites, but that's about it. It's not really that useful. This Zeldris one is really good, but it's only really good if you can use it on LR Blue Cell, solely because it gives you basic stats. Here's ult gauge removal. Red also does have ult gauge removal as well, but I recommend it more on blue. Blue himself is not a good character, you know, once again, Chaos PvP, but that's really his only use. But the relic itself isn't bad. Freya's, once again, it's good for both Freya's. If you don't have red, you can still use green to defeat Nidhoggr, but it's just generally a really good worth it relic. This Zeldris relic, it's not worth it at all. You can't use Demon King. This one isn't bad because of course blue AM melee. This one increases your basic stats as well as giving your teammates buffs. Lost Veins is not bad, once again, for demons, mainly OG demon. LR Diane's one's really worth it. You get 30% damage boost, decent CC. This list we don't need to talk about. Freya's one, 100% highly recommend this relic. It is really good. PvE, PvP, you're going to use it. Esterosa's once again sort of the same. PvP, it's really good. Roxy's one's a must, gives her lots of stats. Monspeet's one, you can skip over that. You don't need it. And then you've got Merlin's, which is actually really good for Sin support, but that's all it's really got going for it. Debuffs is not really handy because we don't have any debuffs that provide Sins, apart from characters like Transcendent Bond, who realistically you're not going to be using with a Sins team. You're probably using King and Diane. You could possibly argue that you could use Bond with it, but that's it. There's not many bad relics, but there's also a lot of really good relics, and some relics that technically do have use cases, but realistically, Chaos PvP, in my opinion, is not really a use case because it doesn't come out that often. But anyway, that's it.